What's going on? All right, so look, let's get in. I've been struggling with this decision and how that I'm going to make here, but we'll get into it here in a second. Let's just talk real quickly about what's going on in Vietnam, and then I'll get into the other goodies. Okay. First of all, in case you didn't know, there it is again. It is the Pimpy's Investment Chat. I have a Facebook group that has the same name as my YouTube channel. I will leave a link in the description. You can follow it. It's free 99 to come in and join us. All right. In here we talk about everything from the Iraqi dinar to the Vietnam dong, the Zim dollar, gold, silver, parachute jumping. No, I'm just kidding. I made that last part up. But anyways, you can see there's all kinds of different information as you come through here, and you can see what people are talking about. And if you could jump in it. What the hell? Hey! Oh, hello there, Carl, Stan, Kenny. Anyways, because it's my birthday. My birthday. Anyways, we talk about all kinds of things in the group. We have a lot of fun. Okay, there's a lot of razzing and teasing going on. So I encourage you guys to come in there and join us. I will leave a link in the description. Also, a lot of you have been buying a lot of crypto, and I told you there is a small window of opportunity, and I believe that window is now open. We're about to see what I believe is a change in the currency. Okay, so not that long ago, we were looking at XRP. It was down to 1777, is now 1944. It has been bouncing back and forth between 18 and 19 cents. Bitcoin is now up at $7,000. I told you we are less than a month away from Bitcoin halving. They cannot afford to be down at this level and still continue to mine. I'm expecting a run to happen on Bitcoin. I really am, with people having a lot more confidence in the stock markets, not just here, but around the world. Look at this, is above 24,000, and we're still prisoners in our own house, okay? So what's going to happen once we're out there and we start working? I'm going to anticipate a huge jump in the stock market, and what I'm hoping will happen is we'll see a drop in gold and silver like we're seeing now, but I want it down lower, okay? And the reason for that is I never feel like I have enough of the two because I'm anticipating a real crash to come along, okay? So having said that, let's just ride these rides out. There's a link in my description. If you want to buy cryptocurrencies, it takes you to Coinbase. If you follow the link, it will give you $10 free. And once you're aboard inside Coinbase and you get familiar with how to move around in there, you go down to a little blue square that says earn cryptocurrencies. You can earn up to $160 free of cryptocurrencies just by watching a few 2-minute videos. And I mean, you can't beat that, all right? So let's go ahead and talk about a couple of things. As usual, what's going on with the Vietnam dong is not the same that's going on with the Iraqi dinar. In Vietnam's case, we're looking for anything and everything that shows a positive trend in the economy. So here we go. Housing prices unlikely to drop despite the pandemic, says the experts. And it goes on here to say this. Experts believe that the real estate market is unlikely to fall into a crisis and housing prices will remain stable because market demands remain high while supply is limited. Not that long ago, I did a video and I was showing you that what's happening is there's such a boom in the economy and with businesses in Vietnam that these businesses have been looking for a much bigger office spaces to offer their employees. All right. And because of that, they're seeing a jump in real estate. So this, again, is the type of expansion that we want to look for in Vietnam. Now, somebody asked them this question. They say, hey, Pimpy, if the rate change happens, and let's just say, no, I'm not saying this is what the rate is, God forbid. Okay, it doesn't make, let me put it this way. It doesn't make a difference what the rate is unless it jumps out at like 10, 20 bucks. Then that's a little bit different. But let's just say the rate is between, I don't know, 4 cents and $1.12. I'm just throwing that out there. Are you going to take in all of your currency and trade it in? At first I said, yes, I did. And then after thinking about it, I was like, no, I changed my mind. I'm not going to. I'm going to take in about half of my Vietnam currency. And the reason is I see way too much expansion of growth opportunity in Vietnam. What I'm talking about is this, in case you missed it in the news or you're not paying attention or you don't care. That is this. Japan has started making a push for countries around the world to start withdrawing all manufacturing out of China. They want to punish China for what they are calling war reparations because they lied about the coronavirus. Now, Italy and Spain has jumped onto this bandwagon, and so has Trump. They are pulling back all manufacturing out of China. Now, where are they going to go? Pimpy, where are they going? Where do you think they're going? I told you guys that Vietnam is China's China. So even though you might see some tag on there that says made in China, it might, most likely it's not made there. It's actually made in Vietnam. And then they ship it to China. China swaps off the tags and they send it over to us. So having said that, I said this in so many videos, to pay attention to the countries that surround the South China Sea. And I'm talking about Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, all right, Singapore, Vietnam. I mean, I did say that, but I mean, the Philippines. What's going to happen is you're going to see these countries decimate China. It's absolutely going to happen. They're going to just pull back all of their manufacturing. And they're just going to move it into most likely places like Vietnam, Indonesia, and Malaysia. Malaysia is starting to quickly become known as the Silicon Valley in Asia. Okay, that should tell you what's going on in that area. All right, so because of this, and there is a strong movement happening, and the fact that Vietnam continues to grow economically despite the coronavirus should tell you everything you need to know about their currency. That it is not going to be at the rate that it is much longer. In addition to that, over the next 10 to 15 years, I'm anticipating a huge jump in the value of Vietnam's currency to the point where I'm actually going to keep a big portion of my holdings in anticipation that a rate would get higher than what they're going to come out at. Okay? So anyways, I just wanted to share it with you. Look, again, here's more signs that the economy is doing well. Okay, you come over here and the stocks extend the rally on the economy. Okay, so again, it's not just here in the United States where we're seeing rallying happen in our stock markets. This is happening in a lot of places except China. Okay, so Vietnam's stock market continued its revival on Friday as liquidity received huge support from markets confidence, along with positive trading of global markets. That's where you're going to see the huge boost in the economy, which is on the global markets as more and more people turn to Vietnam to do business with, and Vietnam will expand out internationally. I can't stress this enough, in my opinion, based on things that I read over and over about people wanting to punish China. They actually want China to pay for what they call war reparations because most countries feel like they were attacked by China with this coronavirus. And so this is a movement that's really starting to grow. And more countries, the EU is now talking about it. Britain, okay, if these people are talking about it, this is really going to destroy China. And I don't mean by a little bit, to the point where don't be surprised if they don't start acting out. Okay, so who's going to benefit from that? Vietnam is definitely one of the countries. The Thai baht is another currency I told people to keep an eye on. Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines. Okay, people, start paying attention to those currencies. I anticipate whatever's going to happen is going to happen soon. Okay, having said that, I was mulling something around and I wasn't sure what I was going to do about this information just in case it's wrong. But I've made this decision now because if I'm wrong and I hold this information and it ends up happening, I would be upset that I didn't have a chance to share it with people and them benefit from it. So what I'm going to do is share some information with you, and I have no way of proving its legitimacy. Okay, I'm just saying this is what I'm hearing. Believe it or not, it's up to you. And what you do with the information is up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial expert. This information was shared with me. And so now, because there might be a chance for other people to benefit from it, I am going to share it with you. So last night I posted a video in which you heard somebody talking about it, and they said they had a date. And they talked about the 7th. People said, Pimpy, do you know which 7th they're talking about? And I was not being forthcoming with this information. I don't know for sure. There's no way for me to validate this. This individual is telling me that without a doubt, the Vietnam Dong's currency is going to change its rates on May the 7th. Now, again, I have no way of confirming that. I don't know what the rate's going to be. Okay? But I would feel like crap if I knew this and didn't share with you, and other people could have made their own decision to find a way to benefit from this. Okay? So since there is a chance that it might be legit, and again, I have no way to confirm this. So what I'm telling you, this information that I'm sharing with you, what you do with this information is on you, okay? I don't want to make a suggestion one way or another. But what I'm being told is that the Vietnam Dong's rate is going to change on May the 7th of this year. In addition to that information, it was also shared with me that this individual knows for a fact, with no doubt and no hesitation, that within a week of the Vietnam Dong's currency changing, you can expect a change on the Iraqi dinar. Again, I can hear you guys in the background do the pee-pee dance, okay? But here's the thing. There's no way to validate this. I don't have any way to validate this. So for now, this is just speculation. What you do with this information is up to you. I'm not pushing you in any direction. But I would feel like crap if I did get this information, I kept it to myself, and it happened knowing that there might be some people out there that is willing to take a chance on this being accurate, and they could have took advantage of it, and it could have helped them as well as other people out. So despite my better instincts on this, again, I just would feel bad if this actually happened and I had an opportunity to share it and I didn't. So again, let me stress, I do not have any way to validate this. The gentleman that I spoke to is a very nice person. I don't have any reason to believe why they would fib about this, okay? But having said that, I'm throwing this out there with a warning, okay? There's no way to validate this date. Not at all. But they were sharing with me that on the 5th or the 7th of May, the Vietnam Dong rate will change. And within a week of that, the IQD should follow. Okay? Again, you can hear in my voice, I'm hesitant, but I would feel like crap if I had this information and did not share with you. What you guys do with this is up to you. So yeah, you guys heard the video. I did block out some of the information for a reason, but now I've decided after giving it much thought that I would share this with you. All right? So whether you think it's full of crap or not, it doesn't make a difference. There are some people out there who, here, look, the risk on this is very limited. The Vietnam Dong cost is very low. A lot of people can grab millions of Vietnam Dong for a really, really inexpensive price. This could change the lives of a lot of people, okay? So the fact that it was exposed, or the information was shared with me, again, I would feel like crap if I didn't share this information and it actually happened, all right? So again, because nobody loves you more than I do, besides God and Jesus, okay? Look, I'm sharing this with you. A lot of you guys have asked about this. You guys want to know about the tape. You want to know about the dates. And I have given it much thought. All right? So smash the like button if you like this information. And leave a comment and let me know what you think. All right? Are you going to do anything at all with this information? I already know there's a lot of trolls that are going to blast this, but I don't care. I'm going on the what if. And I care about the people who are my subscribers. If there is a way and a chance that they might be able to better their lives, I would rather take that risk and share the information, okay? You guys, again, I can't validate this, but I just wanted to share with you what I am being told is May the 7th of this year, the Vietnam Dong rate is going to change. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's keep these prayers rolling and hope that it happens. All right. You guys have a good night.